the Okavango Delta. These waters offer a secure foundation for animal parents. Like African jacanas. Just a day old, the chicks already know what the food is. And they get the oversized feet they have to grow into one day. They're not ideally adapted for running or flying. But getting around on floating lilies, that is their specialty. It helps that they weigh just a few ounces. The twins have no perception of the danger beneath their lilies. Without their mother, two tiny fluff balls with long toes wander around on a thin platform of lilies won't last very long out here. But your kind mothers always abandon their chicks as they hatch and leave them entirely in the care of their males. The father has his own flirtation issues to deal with, but he keeps up with them, looking for anything suspicious in the waters. And there it is. With a coated choke, he calls his chicks to him. It's not just to hide them from the crocodile, he has to move them to safety. And the best way for him to do that is to tuck one under each wing and walk them out of danger. Keeping the chicks quiet in a dark place is always a challenge. But the ones that survive here are the ones most aware of the sinister hiding in the beauty. Back in Canada, there's a bird who lost out and similar like a duck, but not a duck. Loons. They may look like ducks, but not really ducks at all. Neither goose. For reason, their beaks are pointy and sharp, not very flat and duck-like. But just like ducks, they can't fly, but they need a good running start because their bones are heavier, like other ground birds. So the usual preference is spend time in the water. But they've shown other capable abilities. They are good swimmers, with how to because they're excellent fish hunters. All this behavior shows that loons are closer more related to penguins than a duck. This loon has had its fill. But another pair must head back home because they have a chick to raise. Even though this chick does not get used to the water, he can't be tired by it. Still a little one who needs some rest. It's time to head back to the nest. He holds onto his mother's back, being touched by feathers to keep warm and well rested, and also protection as well. Now it's time to head back home. But a dream like this is done without challenges. A snapping turtle. They will eat loon checks and pour them right under. They found within a few minutes of the nest, so they must move quickly. The nest is right around the corner. The snubby tail is still onto them, keen on the check. But Darren's off to the rescue. He mounts the turtle, forcing it to retreat. Finally, at home last. Loon nest only steps from the water because loons are so awkward at walking on the land. It's those legs that are so far back. Bad for land, good for water. It makes sense to make a nest, but it's the quickest get to the water in case predators show up. And at the end, both little parents share duties of raising chicks. But for now, this family can relax and rest. For now. In the Langor Valley of Zambia, as the climate heats, rainfall is becoming less predictable. This hippo mom who's giving birth to a calf just a few days ago. When just a few days old, this calf's going to taste the water for the first time. Boy doesn't know, the other hippos are facing a problem. Swimming pools hippos are living in are becoming smaller and smaller, resulting in a loss of water. And when less rain become more frequently, this forces hippos into smaller, unstable areas. It's only affected this bold hippo because it's just to make sure the other hippos know that this is his turf, not to be taken over by. And when others get too close, that's when brawls occur. and when the shark overpowers his opponent, to clear a sign that he still rules his part of the river. Forcing a retreat. The mother is very well to play by his rules, including her calf. But that's not the only dangers the cat needs to worry about. If a newcomer can draw unwanted attention, his mind was well aware of the danger. She kept her calf close. But the crocodiles weren't her only concern. Lions in search of prey. Her calf, a perfect target. And this lioness is heading straight towards them. But something makes her hesitate. The river belonged to another predator. It gave her time to hide the calf. But the other lions braved the waters. While focused on finding the calf, the lions are facing a protective mother. It's not over yet. The other lionesses are giving it a go too. During the commotion, the crocodiles attempt to snatch the calf. When Mama senses the other threat and comes to the rescue once again. His courageous mother saved his life. For young animals, survival often depends on the decisions of your family. In Kenya, newborn elephant calves are about to get their first valuable lessons on trust and judgment. While they enjoy a closely supervised paddle, the moms seem anxious. The whole family intended on crossing the river. As they finally decide to go, they have no option but to follow where the matriarch goes. Ahead, it's suddenly clear that the family has made a rash decision. Soon the newborn calves are in trouble. And the matriarch is having second thoughts. As the calves found their footing, they're forced to try it again. Using her trunk, one mother gauges the speed of the current and tests the stability of the sand. The calves immensely braves the waters again. But again, when newborns is in trouble. One of the most worst nightmare has come true. She just wants to support him with her trunk. But there's still a distance from the bank. But Cohen takes newborn calves again. He's only got seconds. His mother needs to hurry before the rapids sweep him away for good. Just in time, she catches him. Family hope is on the way, including the matriarch. Together, they form a wall of bodies to block the current. The calves are guided across. At last, weak and exhausted, the calves are safe. On the first journey through life, there will be many rivers to cross, but this first one will never be forgotten. Already, we are adapting to changing freshwater patterns. But we can choose to give the next generation a better future. A world with more reliable fresh water. What a gift.